Well, certainly they're going to have to get this situation cleared up as quickly as possible and move forward. You can't be mired in this kind of thing in today's competitive environment. And they also will need to figure out what they're going to do in terms of the alliance with Renault and Mitsubishi. They have the potential to be the biggest car company on the planet, but I think a lot of people would agree that it was Carlos Ghosn who was holding that all together. And if he's voted off of leadership of Nissan, even if he remains a power player at Renault, they won't have that kind of central focus that they've had.
Okay, well, what do you think is going to be the future then of that alliance between those three automakers?
Well, as mentioned in the report, I think they're going to try to, maintain this alliance because it does benefit all three automakers. None of them would be nearly as strong independently. But I think there's going to be a renegotiation as to the power structure. There's been a feeling of additional profits from, the bulk of the profits coming from Nissan, but Renault and even the French government having more control over Nissan's fate. And I think that's driving a lot of the frustration for the leadership at Nissan right now.
Yeah, so that's exactly the point that I made in the report. And how do you imagine with Nissan wanting more equal relationship in this alliance? That's really the way that Nissan executive put it overnight. How do you imagine that's going to impact the performance or sustainability of this three-way alliance?
Well, I think Nissan's kind of the anchor of the whole thing in terms of actual product and revenue and global market share. And I think the way that they're going to have to put this newer alliance or update the alliance will be to make sure that everyone feels, equitable in what their control level is versus what they're contributing. But I think Renault knows that Nissan's important. Mitsubishi certainly knows both those other companies are important. I think they can structure a deal that will keep everyone happy, but it's fascinating to see all of this change so rapidly with the shift in Ghosn and what's going on with his position there. And I think the bigger concern is, can they find someone who's going to be a central character to not only structure the deal, but then maintain it and give the company the kind of leadership and cohesiveness that he's provided over the last, 20 years, really, almost 20 years for the two of those companies, and then Mitsubishi more recently.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.